kind of fucked around a bit, and then plot.
Did we actually leave the city yet, or was we still in the city?
We ended right as we were leaving.
Oh yeah, because that weird guy, he was going to shoot him, and then we ended up sending him on his way because we threatened him.
That weird guy was sent by the opposition, a supposed opposition from Adara. Forgot the guy's name. Damn it. Starts with a D, doesn't it? No. A? No.
I think it's A.
Hold on. It's here. I have it.
Someone pull it up.
Dursa. Yeah,
Okay.
I was told two different ones.
Yeah. Anyways, he sent that guy to look for Kian. We didn't know if he might have been a spy or not, just to find him. Didn't seem like he knew what he was supposed to do, so.
Or he feigned innocence very well.
We may or may not have told him more than he actually knew.
Needed to know.
But
Yeah.
regardless.
Well, the
because
three of us interrogating him.
The charisma trio from fucking hell walked up and was like, hey, here's all of this information. Now please leave.
We handled that situation with such finesse. Roleplay at its finest.
I'm still not entirely sure what his name actually was.
Did we actually get any information properly out of him, or did we just literally give him everything we knew and send him on his way?
Correction. You gave him everything.
Yeah.
Hey, you both didn't stop me at all. You were both right there.
What was I supposed to do? Stab you?
We just told you to shush.
Well,
Yes.
we did.
Yeah, sorry, sir. Let me gag my friend real quick.
But the guy's name was Dorelium Terrell. Terrell. Something like that.
Terrell, I think.
I just have to guess half the time when Purry says the name.
Yep.
But we did decide on a path finally of what to
Yeah,
do.
we did. We're either going to heist Amon and take their superpower staff, or we're going to
don't
go
know
to
if we're gonna
Crackhammer and
take it.
heist
We just
Crackhammer
wanna go
and take their
see it.
superpower staff.
We could just ask
we-
to borrow it.
We just want to go see it.
I want to see it,
We just go
touch it,
look-
and use it.
Just go look at the shiny thing.
Leave with it, you know?
I mean, bag of holding. They won't know we haven't.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some kind of precautions from a place that is
From
known as
the biggest city on the continent.
that was scarred by the Cinder King. I mean, come on. I'm sure they've taken
Listen.
some precautions now.
If we put it in the bag of holding, it works automatically. We know this.
If anyone questions it, we just put them in the bag of holding as well.
As long as they're in a certain weight ratio, we're
Oh
fine.
god.
I mean,
Yeah, I
they're
believe
they're
that-
dwarves, aren't they? They're surely
I
they don't
believe
weigh that
that's where
much.
we're at though.
Yep, we are just leaving Thingorn. We told fucking Dorelium to leave, and he tried to
not
take the
follow
magic
us.
compass.
No, you
We
didn't tell him
let
to leave. You threatened him with death until he left.
Yes, we told him to leave.
In the opposite
I
direction.
don't
we're
know why he was
going.
so awkward about it. Like, we was literally going to pay him for like a 5-star hotel, all inclusive.
He's literally there to lead or to murder me. Of course he's not going to leave willingly.
I didn't think like he wanted to
He seemed
leave,
pretty
like,
infatuated with you. I don't know what you're on about.
he
That's
wanted to
true.
leave rather
His
quickly.
entire purpose for being near me was to get me killed.
Listen,
Didn't
I
we
know you
also
got
come
this
up
like
with,
really important job and all, but there's like a Motel 6 down the street. We'd love for you to stay there.
Well, I mean, he wanted to marry you.
He was confused, but the purpose was still to kill me.
But didn't we also like think he might have wanted to get out of the city really quickly because he knew something was coming? Well, might have known. We was like speculating that because he was like very much against staying in the city at all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all hearsay.
I wonder if we'll see that kind fellow again.
I see him again, I'm shooting him in the face.
This time you will get arrested for actually murdering someone.
It's
Well,
not murder. It's preemptive self-defense.
Regardless, I think it was a good idea to not kill him on the street of Singorn, so...
I'm pretty sure that's what every murderer says. It's preemptive
Preemptive self-defense. Listen, I'm writing that down. That's some clever stuff right there.
So why did you murder him? I didn't murder him. It was preemptive self-defense. I was breaking into his house. He's gonna hurt me.
That's going in my next. That's my next hearing right there.
It's foolproof.
Yeah.
So I think we're about to leave, yeah?
Yep.
Is there anything else we need to get?
No, we got everything.
We got everything? Okay.
You spent like a whole hour preparing for this journey.
Yeah, let's not prepare anymore. Let's just fucking leave and actually get something done this session.
Yeah. Alright.
Wonderful.
We pack up and head out, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have already started to head past Singorn, or head out of Singorn. You're going past this like temporary refugee camp that seems to be being picked up. It appears some people are staying behind, and it seems like the construction of a slums has been started here. It's like refugees are sort of just for, not getting access to the city. They're just gonna sort of stay here instead, towards sort of the base of this mountain-esque area. Yeah, and you guys make your way towards City of Fellowship. Such a lovely name, nothing can go wrong. Alright. So first couple of days travelling. May I have 2 perception checks?
Yes.
You first, you
I
and
will
then
help.
me.
Welcome to your new hell, West March.
Oh damn.
That's why we let her do it.
Okay, yep, you are vigilant as ever. With your robe.
It's the best robe.
Oh wait, yeah, you don't need help anymore.
Nope.
Then I will help Adric.
Okay, and second watch, you are vigilant and nothing appears to be amiss. Second check, please.
Yeah, there we go.
7.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Your watch also goes very smoothly. You are slowly, but surely, making your way to town. Okay.
Off to see the wizard.
Wizard stuff anyone?
Just you wait. Can I have a night check for tonight's camp?
Sure.
I need. Well, it depends how many watches you're taking on each.
Typically 4.
Mm-hmm.
Who would like to help me on one of the watches?
I will volunteer.
Okay, first watch goes by. Goes smoothly, nothing appears to be the matter. Second watch goes by smoothly, nothing appears to be the matter. Taking third watch.
I'll take
Okay.
third one. Oh, you got it.
Do you want to help?
Nah, I'll take
I
last
feel
one.
like you should not leave Darius alone to do watch. Be a bad choice.
So I'll just take third watch alone, and Adric could be with Darius.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
thank God. I was
Your
expecting
watch
another one.
is slow, but peaceful. And the final watch night.
I'll roll with advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Darius will help.
24.
Oh,
Nice.
All right.
Not that you
very
needed it.
good rolls.
Nothing can go unseen.
You notice nothing of interest as the night passes smoothly, and you all wake up rejuvenated,
Yeah.
ready to travel even more.
Just as I'm
Yay.
traveling, can I just keep a lookout for either Duralium or fire elementals or anything of the sort?
Sure. If you abstain from all of the checks, next I will give you advantage on basic checks to find elementals or him.
Sure.
Slash and or. Okay. You are constantly looking out for them, so
Yeah.
I will make you roll once ish per day. Okay. Your next 2 days of travel. Let's see how they go. Day 1.
Oh no. A 19.
Only a 19.
What a
Yikes.
failure
Only.
roll.
What a
Oh
failure.
dear.
Yo, we're
How-
gonna get
how
ambushed
bad.
right now.
Jeez Louise.
Well, we can't be surprised.
You
True.
can't be
You're right.
surprised.
Yeah.
Right.
As you
Jesus.
come to the crossroads, you are pretty sure it is to the western road is to be taken, but nothing else of interest happens. Anthony, roll me a perception check
And this is
with advantage.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Yeah, don't see much. Oh, don't fucking restart. Okay.
Is there anything like noteworthy about Emerald Outpost, or is it just kind of there?
Make me a history check. Anyone can make a
Got
history
it.
check if they so choose.
20.
It is fairly steeped in mystery, but you know it is a outpost held by created by the elves to watch Imon back when it was under the reign of Drasig, which was like a tyrannical ruler.
Hmm.
And to make sure their expansion wasn't too vast. However, with something Tal'Dorei taking over the basically taking over the throne and becoming sort of the sole monarch of Tal'Dorei, or the closest thing to it. He sort of implemented more socialist ideals, and the Empire, the Emerald Outpost, sort of fell into disuse for its spying purpose, and it's now sort of used as a small trading village or town.
See. Probably nothing we need to stop in. Can probably just go right through it.
You certainly can, if you even have to go through it. And it was an outpost, so you like a spying outpost, so you'd imagine it's probably out of the way a little bit. Make me a second perception check, someone that isn't healing,
I gotcha.
as her eyes rest for this second day. Skiddity bap bap bap. Okay.
Do.
Anthony, make me a perception check as well.
You got it.
Ooh,
This is
baby.
still with advantage.
It is.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Suddenly we're dead.
That does throw a wrench in my
Lightning bolt.
plans. Um,
Adaption.
no, yeah, it's pretty obvious. You see, you're looking out for fire elementals and the like. And you start to see sort of weird artifacts in the air, sort of surrounding you, like following you guys. And they like they were following you from behind. About 10 minutes later, they get a good distance. They seem to spread out sort of around you guys and then come to the front. And you, with your expert eye, you can tell these are air elementals trying to be sneaky as they sort of disperse their form a little bit to blend in with the sky. You can see like several hundred feet down the road, they've sort of like stopped in the air there. It looks like they're waiting for you.
Like they stopped ahead of us?
They're in the air still, but they're above the road, and they're just waiting. Like they were following, then they moved around and like have just stopped in front of you.
In waiting for
flanked us.
an ambush?
You can't tell, but you probably assume so. That or they're being really, really confusingly confrontational about this encounter.
I will warn everyone.
Okay.
Problem. We're kind of surrounded by air elementals.
What?
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 When did that happen,
Huh?
Kian?
Just now.
I'm gonna ready my lance while I'm sitting on my horse.
That's not good.
Are air elementals weak to anything?
I have no idea. Just quick, divine sense. Like, what are elementals? Are they their own thing, or do they class
They are
as
they're their own thing, yeah.
Okay, so divine sense wouldn't pick them up.
You would not know, you sheltered farm boy.
That is true.
Hold on, I might change my element, but I don't remember what I picked.
For the heck of it, I am now use divine sense because I asked it.
Okay, they are still really far away,
Oh,
like several hundred feet, so you don't have to use it yet.
okay. I thought we were a lot closer. Fine, I'll use it when we're closer.
Have we fought any air elementals? When we got
Nope.
banished to
We've
that
only encountered
plane?
them.
Or not banished, but yeah.
You encountered them,
okay.
you didn't fight any of you.
Got it.
Roll me a history check, Anthony, with advantage, because you seem to have a little helper inside.
You got it. $15.
No weaknesses that you know of. But you know that they are resistant to basic air attacks, lightning, thunder, and basic weaponry attacks.
Okay. So I will not have my element be thunder damage.
And you're pretty certain poison's ineffective as well.
I'll just change it, my element to fire currently.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, what do we do?
I don't know.
Should we try engaging with them? Try and talk, maybe? Do elementals talk?
How far away were they?
About 200 feet up ahead. More if you wanted to stop before then.
Okay. I'll yell out in Ignan. Hey! Can see you! Fuck off! I'll fire a warning shot.
Okay. Make me a intimidation check.
Oh, this'll go well.
Rolls a nat 1.
Yep.
Got it!
That's a 0.
Wow.
God explodes. Shadow hits everyone.
So that wasn't a great idea.
Kian forgets how to talk.
I do have a -1 charisma, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, you let off your shot a little bit early, and your ears are ringing. You're screaming incoherently at them.
Like,
You know, maybe to a human this would be scary, but to them it sounds more like a challenge.
Oof.
And within that,
I mean, we were gonna have to fight him anyway, right? So...
maybe, I don't know. All right, I don't set up these encounters just to have you guys fight them.
of course.
I'm sure you could talk to these elementals.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Within a click, you watch as they barrel 180 feet towards you.
Oh.
And they are right there in front of your horses.
How many of them are there?
There are 2.
Oh, psh, we're fine.
You say that now.
I know, right?
How many carts do we have? 2.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, and I'm riding alongside on Tempest.
Let's go to this pretty map.
Look at the fancy carts.
Very fancy.
Very fancy.
Super fancy.
So
Some
whose
interesting
cart was in
carts, though.
front?
It's a pretty map.
Now the question is, who's in what cart?
Yes.
I'm in the whichever one has the false bottom in it.
Uh,
That's
This
the one
one
I'm
would
always
definitely
in.
suit Eric's a bit more. It's got trade goods crates, which are kind of like barrels.
sure. Pretty sure you only have one horse, right, Adric? You sold the other one?
Yes.
Okay. Huffle and Hazel, they were sold off as well, right?
Yeah, they were sold off my cart.
Right. In peace. Then Cart Horse 1 and Cart Horse 2, who have ever been named.
If you name it, then you get attached.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Okay, so who's in what?
If we're in the front cart, then I'm in the back of that one.
I would assume I'm
Same
in
with
this
yours.
I'm on Edir.
Yes, you are. You're over here. Companions. Eda gets his own special. Yes, bless him.
I'd be riding alongside healing on Tempest.
Oh, and your
Look
fake
at you
one.
guys and your special horses.
Yeah, all I've got is dwindling health.
I'm gonna make a paladin and I'll have a special horse too.
Yeah, join us, paladins.
And the fake paladin right there.
I'm not fake.
Look, she's got a steed and everything. She's a real paladin.
She's everything that you are.
I mean, you don't have to be a paladin just to be a paladin.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
You'd have to leave.
Adric's on his cart.
Apparently.
Keen's on his cart. Dash is on the cart. Okay. Alright, move yourself, Saral, wherever you'd like.
Yeah, might as well be spread out.
Wait, who's driving our cart? Because I never drive the cart.
Just 1 second. There we go. Oh,
There you go, that's perfect.
I've never once drove the cart.
Who do you think I am? Some slave?
I got a hammock that I made in the back and
Oh
everything.
my
I don't
gosh.
drive.
Poor Atrix taking this journey all by himself. He's gonna have like the air coming at his face and music playing. Man.
Oh. Roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
The magic words that every player likes to hear.
Let's roll the Ned one.
Do we have air
Ooh.
elemental battle music?
Uh,
Oh god, I rolled a 5.
we got like
Yikes.
gothic or forest music, or you just do battle music.
I'd like to add, this is the first time I've not rolled a Ned one on initiative for battle.
True.
That's true.
Listen, I think that some relaxing, like, cicadas and, like, leaves blowing would really make this fight come to life. Not
Okay,
gonna
yep,
lie.
that's what's gonna come right now.
Hey.
There it is, super calm. And it's not playing. Oh no, it is apparently. I can't hear it.
I can't hear
I can't hear it either.
Roll 20 works flawlessly every time.
Hey, there we go.
That song was just quiet apparently. Okay. Okay, that's that note written down. Darius, you are first.
Oh boy. Knowing it's air elementals and he doesn't know much about them, he's gonna seem a little wary and he's gonna hop off the back of the cart and back up as far as he can. When
Okay.
it decides to let me. To there. And he's just gonna ready a spell to see if they attack us.
Okay.
That's it.
This one's going to come forth. And is going to attack you.
Let's go.
If you wish to make your move, whatever you...
Yep. He's just going to firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yay!
Yep, good start.
Yep, hits the fire, whirls around, and flies into the distance.
Because he's unsure of himself. There
Mm.
we go.
Yeah.
Sherol,
Yeah.
I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh yeah.
And I'd
let's
like the
go.
horses to make one too. I think you all have access to the horses, so you guys can do that.
That's right, baby. Let's go.
Does everyone have access to these cart horses? If you do, someone roll me cart horse 1 and cart horse 2 strength
I got
save.
cart horse 1.
Hey, you feel a wind starting to pull you away, but you succeed. Second horse is pretty peeved, but doesn't fly away.
Guess I'll do cart horse 2.
Yeah?
All you.
God,
I was hoping someone else would take that up.
Nope.
Yikes. Like horse number 2.
Okay, you see the reins start to pull and the bridle sort of comes out of its mouth and unhitches itself as the horse starts to whirl around.
Oh dear.
Flying horses, everybody. In the direction of the other elemental, which apparently is going to catch it. Yeah, okay.
Apparently it's
Flies
They
over
fight,
here.
they just decided to play some catch with some horses.
Oh.
They just want to play, guys. They're not
Horse
gonna
is
fight.
looking real fucking bad. Oh, never mind. Horse is looking fine. I accidentally took away from the AC. Horse is looking beat, but he's looking alright, bless him. Or her. Healing.
Okay. I take out something from my purse that is distasteful to an air elemental,
Okay.
whatever that can be.
Some sand.
Probably. I point at the one closest to us
Mhm.
that's like hurling horses around and stuff. And I just scream "Begone" and I cast banishment.
Okay. It rolled a natural 13 plus. Was it wisdom?
No charisma.
Would you look at that? They have a +6 to charisma. No, that's a -2. That's 11.
He's gone.
Alright. Anything else?
Yeah, I maneuver a bit
Okay.
in this direction.
You side trot with.
Yep.
Hey dear. Adric.
Adric is going to tie the reins of his horse to the wagon before rolling off of it. 5, 10. As he hopes this works well, he can't remember if it works at all or not, but he will fire a shot against that one. Hopefully not hit the horse.
Alright.
That's a 9.
That is not going to hit. Anything else?
Nope, he just passes turn.
Okay. This elemental doesn't appear to care about that horse too much. It's going to fly over here. You two need to make me another strength saving throw. Except this time you're involved, Keen, and horse is not.
3. So a 4.
Okay. Keen, you are thrown.
Gonna be honest, I would actually prefer to be out of melee with it, so this is good for me.
This direction. Oh, no, 10 feet closer. There we go. And you are going to take... Oof, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's fine.
Okay, sure. Sharal, you are being flung. Right ahead, 20 feet off the carriage.
Hey.
You are going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
As per usual. Let's go.
Marcus.
So, so is it just a kind of like hovering above the cart, or?
Yeah, where they just were.
Okay, I'm gonna maneuver myself there. I don't have control of my horse though to move it. If you'd like to move it for me, Purry.
You should have control of it.
Nope.
Makes sense. There we are.
Hey, there we go. And then from here, I'm gonna stab at it with my lance.
Sure.
I think I'm doing this right because I've never done mounted combat, so I'm just gonna stab. Can I still use my extra attack while mounted as well with lance?
No. There's
Yeah.
that. I'll read up on that later, but for now, that seems a bit of a tall order for a lance. However, yeah, you come in and you slice into its wibbly wobbly form. Appears to take some damage. Is that all?
Yes.
Music has also stopped. Oh no, not all at the same time. That's not. I didn't.
Oh. Wow.
Right, well, the music's half fucky, so let's just carry on. So yeah, sorry, and that's it, yeah?
Oh wait, actually, with absorb element, can I absorb air element? Oh wait, no, because it's been thrown. No, I'm not gonna do it. No. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm done.
Troll!
Alright, big boy's gotta learn what's up. So I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20 feet back onto the cart. And gotta do what I gotta do. I'm gonna take two, I'm gonna run through my shoulder with my greatsword, pulling it out. Take that wonderful 3 damage to make it a radiant weapon. And I am going to go to town on this dude.
Alright, go to town on him you shall. Go ahead.
Alright. Boop-bop!
Those are looking pretty promising. Yeah, you slice through it twice and get some nice lean cuts of air out of it.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's see, can I do anything else?
Movement, bonus action, and then action so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
I'm good.
Ian.
Oh, let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll go here. And we will shoot him with the power of fire.
Okay.
By the power of Grayskull.
I have the power.
Okay. Sure.
And I will reload, and that is my turn.
It's looking pretty fucked up. Darius.
He is going to just cast Firebolt.
Goddamn. If you hurt us again, I'm gonna stab you with my lance.
Firebolt.
Oh, okay. I thought you said fireball.
Yep, just harmlessly pings away. Healing.
Yeah. Well, let's do a guiding bolt at
No.
level 3. Because why not?
Roll low. Roll low. Oh, it's not low. Yeah, you sink a big
21.
old juicy bolt into it and it evaporates.
Nice.
Yay!
And nothing injures you and the other one doesn't come back.
Perfect.
Do notice a few little doodads over there waiting on the shoreline, but when they watch the elemental disappear, they just sort of go away,
Oh my
slink back into the water. Seems like a very failed ambush. Thanks to the keen eyes of Keen.
A few times that I roll high perception.
That poor horse, you're getting fucking juggled around by the elements.
Is it hurt a lot?
A little bit.
Is it cure wounds level 2? Worthy?
Probably level 1.
Oh, good. I'll do that.
Alright, yeah. I think the lowest you can roll is like an 8, so
Yeah.
yep, it is. It had 8 hit points missing. You've patched it all up.
Perfect.
This horse is not a sick horse, and yeah, all good. And you continue your day unmolested by elementals. And now you get to go to bed. You roll me 4 whole perception checks.
Sure.
And Anthony, you can roll me 1 with advantage. If you're still looking, unless you're happy with your...
Always. I'm assuming they'll try once, fail, and try again.
Sure, I will assist you in one of the checks.
Amen.
Go to the bathroom real quick.
I guess me and Marcus will do the first watch.
Healing to the first there, I
Yeah, I
believe.
rolled it.
Oh.
So you can do the second, yep, go for it.
Cool. Second. Alright.
Decent.
Now that is really depressing. No. So my lovely new book. Look what's happened. I don't know when or where.
Does it have
Page.
the same crappy glue?
It's folded. Look at that.
Oh no.
Luckily, it's not actually in the book I thought it was. For some reason, I thought it was my lovely book, but it's Morbid Kindness, so it's fine. Not happy, but it's fine. Okay. That sounds like a weird question. What's your guys' max hit points?
Yeah, it's a weird question. What do you want to know?
Yeah,
Whatever. It's whatever, you know?
Doesn't
Our,
matter.
our max hit points are all 10. There's no one's above 10 here.
44.
Okay,
41.
thank you, Anthony. That's it. I just need a general number vicinity
And
where your hit points
54.
are.
Traitor!
He's trying to gauge whether an encounter is too hard for us.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair question.
My max hit
Thank
points
you,
is
Anthony.
54.
You may have just saved or ended your lives.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is it
okay.
like a fucking Leviathan or something.
No, that's on the other page.
No, there's a rock on this page.
Is that another horde of mimics?
How do you spell Leviathan?
No. Banned.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 42, not 44.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll put you... No, thank you very much. So, let's have a look. The first watch by Healing is Smooth. The second watch by Charal is Smooth Sailing.
High five.
Unfortunately, we're either going to need to skip a watch, or Darius, you'll have to do a watch by yourself.
Oh, you want that. You totally want that.
I don't, but I've already committed myself to these elemental perception rolls, so I cannot help.
So who's got the next watch?
Adric, buddy, pal.
I'll happily take it with you, man.
Well, I've already I already spent my watch with Marcus, so you are by yourself. But that's okay.
22,
This
nice.
perceptive boy.
Okay.
Very perspective. What? Perspective?
You hear a caw in the distance, but it is just a birdie flying past. And your watch goes by smoothly. Final watch, are you skipping? Or are you letting Darius watch on his own accord?
We're skipping is my my what the fuck is the word? How
Suggestion.
can I lose-
Opinion? Opinion?
Yeah, both of those words work.
Could
Yeah.
could I not do the last watch with him as well, or you
I-
only allowed to do one?
You can.
Why-
You would have to make a con save.
None of us can be surprised, and we will be awoken if something happens. If something within 30 feet of us happens, I have
30 feet's
weapon.
a short
If
distance.
something non-magical happens, yes.
No. If we're not under non-magic sleep.
So if given the choice to let Darius do watch by himself, or just skip watch completely and risk getting attacked, you choose to skip it than let Darius do a watch.
Listen,
I
I'm
would
fine
take the con
letting
save.
him
I'll
do his
take
watch.
I'll take the con save and stay up with Darius.
Good God,
Alright,
we do
make
not
me a
trust this
con
guy.
save.
Yes, that's 20.
Yeah, you
Wow.
you
Not that I
stave
don't
off.
trust him. It's just
Sure.
that he's a little.
Darius,
mentally
roll me
fucked.
a thingamajiggy.
Which thingamajiggy? I got a lot of thingamajiggys.
Perception check, Ron,
With advantage.
with advantage.
Please don't roll that one.
Oh, I needed that.
There you are.
I'm not a perceptive boy.
Yeah, you just sat there, legs swanging. Everything's cool. Everything's cool as a cucumber.
I'm just working on my transcribing.
Mhm. Okay. Next couple of days. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Yep. Welcome to traveling by cart.
Yep.
Get an airship, guys. Serious. Go
Can we
buy
get
one.
one of those?
Yeah, easy.
What the fuck? Why would I
Yeah.
buy one?
Because
Yeah.
they're,
Surf funds.
they're not a thing.
They're not cheap. That's what they're not. 24. Okay. Yeah. Keep your eyes alert. What about you, Anthony?
Oh, yeah. I keep my eye
Can you beat a 24?
not actually at all.
Oh,
Completely impossible for me to do so.
okay.
But I got an 11.
So your first day of travel is fine. Second day, who's doing that? I'll heal and rest her eyelids.
I'll take it.
Oof.
Ooh, big oof.
Oh,
Big oof.
Oh,
God, no.
Why was
Why?
nobody helping him?
Because he has +8.
Advantage is better.
So yeah, you guys sort of just relaxing. Anthony, you can make your check again if you'd like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a 7.
You perceive Adric drinking on the job, and you partake in such.
God fucking damn it, the little people.
Oof, damn.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to take away your inspiration for that. That's out of order.
No! Not my inspiration.
Are you guys competing again?
No.
Rematch!
Never on the fucking road.
Let's drink and cut, boys.
But would drinking Kian stick to that?
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not like getting hammered over here.
No, you're
Yeah.
just
Was he
drinking and passing the
alcoholic?
day. Nothing appears to go wrong.
Appears.
Alright. Boys and girls, let's have another night's rest.
We've missed the
Yeah.
scouting party.
Yep, they came on that one specific roll.
As I take look around now, I want to make sure to also take a look at it, like after, since I with the rope can see invisible creatures and objects and see into the ethereal plane.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep an extra eye on the other dimension to kind of.
There's a couple of
Make sure
dead
that we're
people just
not-
mulling about, doing daily ethereal business. But
Yeah, that's cool.
other than that, yeah, shit seems pretty fly.
Cool.
Who's taking second watch?
I'll take it by myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Darius.
Why are you smiling?
Beep beep boop.
Purry, why are you,
He said
why are you
taking
smiling?
it. He's taking it by himself. That's why I'm smiling. Nothing.
Because he's happy. He's happy that something's gonna fucking happen.
I'm glad I'm playing D&D with my friends again.
It's so fucking concerning when Purry's happy.
Why?
I'm just trying to avoid people having to be not perceptive and have a watch.
Adric,
Spreading out the
watch.
perceptive people.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, so on your watch roll,
Yeah.
so just laying there in the night sky, and you're like, "Oh, that's pretty." Is that fireworks? As this slight
No.
tear appears in the night sky, and you watch as a bird of flame plasters through this tear. And this small explosion happens, and then the tear closes back up, and this bird of flame is currently just patrolling
Do we
Like,
all hear this
how
explosion?
far away would you say this bird of flame is?
So at the moment it's like maybe a mile, 2 miles off. Seems like
Okay.
it's patrolling.
Like, it's looking for something?
Yeah, it's probably looking for you guys. You assume?
Yeah. I'm gonna put out any sort of campfire we may have had and wake everybody up just real quick.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Yep, yep.
What?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a big bird. Just a big bird on fire. That's all it is. Just a big bird on fire. Hey, Kian, do you? Hey, Kian, woohoo! Wake up! Yeah. Wake up, sleepyhead. Yeah. You know any birds on fire? Does that ring a bell for you? Because I see one right over there. Yep.
Have you been eating marshmallows again?
Nope.
Mushrooms?
Nope. It's right over there.
Do I very clearly see the
It's a fire
Bloody
in the
bird.
sky
Yeah.
in the middle of the night.
I'll kind of tap my chest and be like, little buddy, is that a friend? is that a foe?
It's quite dormant, but you feel like this shiver inside, scared, primal
Okay.
shiver.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Since it's fire, we will change my element again.
Okay.
I wish I made a water element. That would have been fun.
I wish we kept my giant barrel of water now.
Stuff a phoenix into a barrel of water. Yeah.
Well, I just like hurl it at it or something. I don't know.
Would you use it? The real question is, would you use a trebuchet or a catapult?
A trebuchet, of course.
Oh man.
Oh wow, guys, I'm so sorry. I could have made this way safer for us.
Well, it hasn't seen us
Anyways, yeah.
It is
I'm
miles
still
away.
sleeping.
Darius.
Uh,
Mm,
what?
No, that's okay. Just okay. 5 more minutes. Yeah.
What?
There's a bird on fire. Just mental note. It's a bird. It's a big bird. It's on fire. Want to take a look?
Yeah,
It's right in the sky for you. Yeah.
rubs his eyes, gets up, and starts looking for this thing. Oh. That's a lot of fire.
I'm gonna change mine to acid. I feel like fire won't resist acid, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Kian, good, bad?
But
Bad. Oh.
Oh, I'm guessing we're going.
so far, very unfortunately, I've gotten no fucking help from fucking any elementals.
Told you.
So, any chance that's not the direction we're going? Any chance we're going the other way?
In case we're like turning around, like I don't know.
If we're worried about being attacked, I could try something. At least keep us safe.
I'm not very keen on what this like creatures and all that bullcrap. Yeah, it's looking for somebody, and I'm pretty sure the only people that elemental type things are looking for are us at the moment. So I think it's hunting for us.
Let's try not to get spotted, maybe.
It's almost like they know exactly where we're going, so they know what roads to sit on.
Well,
The lovely cosmic
maybe?
trio.
Maybe, but
Lovely
how would they know where we were going?
How would they even know? You know, that's a great question, Darius, and I appreciate your concern. Anyway, see, Kian, what do you think we should do next?
Is this like Firebird clearly in the path we're taking, or?
No, it's not in your path. It's looking for someone.
Right, but I think his meaning more is ahead of where we need to go. Or is it behind us?
Is it in our direction that we're heading in, or is it like off to the
It's
side?
off to the
or-
side.
Maybe we just keep moving at due haste, and hopefully we just pass it by.
Yeah, let's just.
Where are we on the map right now? Can we see?
Yeah, you should be a set. Oh, have I not changed the map?
No, we're
No,
still.
you-
Oh, I do it all the time. You need to remind me, guys. Right, there you go. Shouldn't have to, but you need to. Right here.
Oh yeah, we can.
That's
we
really
can
quick now.
We can
How
set
quick
up
that
camp in
is.
the. We can set up camp in the outpost until we can't see the phoenix. Or bird on fire.
Is the outpost still operational? Was it been abandoned?
No, it's like a trading post now.
You just-
Oh,
you just-
well, let's just seek refuge until this firebird thing disappears. Maybe.
It'll just go away.
If we ignore it, it will just go away.
It'll
I'm
just
sure.
go away, you know? Well, if
How confident are we in fighting a firebird?
What I
I
mean,
mean,
out-
I
out
can try
of
to. I can try to banish
super
it
not
once,
confident.
and that's kind of it.
I mean, is it a normal firebird, or are we talking about a phoenix? Because I'm pretty sure they're two completely different
Well, at
things.
the current distance, it's a massive bird on fire. So you can't quite tell.
So I mean, we're either talking about some weird fire elemental thing, or we're talking about a phoenix. I'm guessing.
Both of which would be elementals.
out of game,
Yes.
we can totally not fight a phoenix. In game,
Why not?
he's down. He's down to clown boys.
I mean, out of game, I have no idea. In game, once again, my
I have
character
no
has
idea.
no idea. He never even knew what fucking elemental was until joining this fucking brigand of people.
Darius
Us?
looks kinda interested at the bird, but is losing interest slowly. If we're worried about it, we should probably try to hide the cots, at least over in the brush line or out of reach, and I can protect us for a set of time.
Well, we can just kind of wake everybody else up, put them in the back of the carts, let them sleep some more, and then make our way to the outpost and just kind of blend ourselves in with the rest of the people until we're all ready to go and rested up. No use to be out in the open.
No, that's why I'm saying we could move them out of the way, not in the open. We can hide at least, if we're worried about it.
Well,
What the-
wasn't there an outpost not too far ahead on the map? Could we not take refuge there?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The Emerald Outpost would be a good place to kind of. It's
But-
as far as I know, it's not too far away from here.
Perhaps we should wake the rest of the party up, just so everyone knows what's going on. Go like poke Adric. Wait, big firebird. Look, wake up, please.
Let Kian deal with it.
just like kick you aside. Get up.
Fine, right.
I'm gonna
Right, big firebird.
Halen, we have slight problem.
What is it?
I'm just gonna point. There's something in the sky,
Okay.
and it's fire.
Okay. Are we? What are we doing?
That's why we're waking everyone up to decide what we're doing.
Oops, Diddy. So while you guys are discussing this, are you hiding?
Well, I guess
Yes,
we.
please.
That was the
Okay.
suggestion.
Make me a stealth check.
Is that a group stealth check or individually?
You can all make one, and I take the average, or one person can make it straight roll.
Well,
I think we're all rolling then.
God,
God damn it.
God, wait it.
why is that anytime it's an important stealth check, I just can't roll high?
You whiff it. You whiff it.
Like, I got a fucking 6 in stealth, man.
I rolled higher than you. I'm a fucking giant paladin.
I'm waiting on one more roll.
Roll.
Hello?
Need a roll from you, please, Josh. A stealth check.
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Roll now 20, please.
Oh, close. Yo, that's good for me.
Okay. Sure. Continue.
Jesus.
We just start pulling the carts off to the side, trying to hide them near or in between the trees. At least we can get them out easy if need to.
Okay, it's coming closer.
Oh, that's
Can we?
Not
can we-
on a direct beeline, but it's circling closer.
Okay, maybe we should like cut some shrubberies and start piling on like on the carts so it's stealth.
Yes, flammable. That's good.
Well, it's that or just have plain carts just hiding under trees.
Up to you guys. I'm fine. You know. I'm all for it. I think it's a great idea.
Is it raining?
Push.
Is it wet? Is it muddy or anything?
It is overcast. Right in the middle, natural 10.
Does that mean there's mud?
It's not slick, but like you could probably give a bit of water on it. Yeah.
I will attempt to try to hide ourselves with like a bit of mud and cover.
Because I am fair complected and have white hair and I'm wearing not the darkest clothing, I'm going to use said mud to try and darken my appearance to blend in with the shadow of the trees and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Okay. So everyone's like mudding up.
Adric looks at all of you very, very concerned as he just crouches and hides.
Yeah, I'll just kind of try to hide myself in my robe, which is
Okay.
black.
I'm gonna like cut a bunch of shrubbery around me and just like kind of make a shrubbery tent of somewhat, I guess, to try and
Yeah,
hide.
if there's like a green bush or something, sit in that as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my cloak a dark brown color and just continue to just wrap the cloak for like tighter around myself.
Okay. So you guys are just staying there and trying to hide yourselves.
Yeah.
Better yet, I'm gonna make the cloak mimic the pattern of a tree, like a tree bark, and
Oh.
just face against the tree.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. Maybe a survival check. See how well that goes.
Okay, I'm just using the cloak of many fashions thing.
Ah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. It looks like bark. It's pretty well hidden.
Awesome.
And you guys watch as his cloak ripples and changes color. Okay.
And now we await our death.
I interrupt you guys what you're doing. You're just waiting. That's fine.
For now, yeah, can we?
So you're waiting for it to what? Go away.
Yeah, we should probably
Yes.
set up an ambush, if anything, if it comes closer.
Or like wait for it to. If it's like scouting the area, it might wait for it to like pass by and like continue on its journey past us, and then maybe keep moving.
Okay. Sure.
keen on fighting a flying phoenix firebird while we have very flammable carts.
Ooh.
Purry?
He's speaking in code.
What does this mean?
It's a message.
Wait, do we float above the floor?
Sorry,
It's
that's
about footprints.
That's the chair.
The chair was talking for you? How the fuck is the
It
chair
touches
do
the
that?
keyboard. Look, hands free. There you go. See, it is capable. It is sentient. Okay, yeah, sure. Waiting for it to fly away. Okay.
I don't like your smile.
Listen, we are geniuses, and this is totally gonna work.
Okay. The sky starts to lighten as the bird is getting closer to radiate a bit of heat your way.
How can we tell how big this bird is roughly?
Gargantuan, you would say.
God,
Can
That's a
we
big boy.
can we tell if that's a phoenix or not? Or what it is exactly?
Yeah, you want to look at it? You want to get a good look? Make me a perception check.
I for some reason regret asking that question. Yay!
You move a little bit to get a good look at it. Okay.
Shit.
I mean, it's circling above you guys. Seems to have found something near you. It looks. I mean, you don't know the difference between a phoenix or a firebird, so all you know is it's a big ass motherfucker, and it's easily about 20 foot in its full glory.
And it's just circling above us.
We're dead. We're super dead.
I'm so dead.
Do we just
How far up?
Like bird height. So
It's both the wrong unit and I have no concept of it.
like
3 feet is about a meter,
Still,
if that
like,
helps you.
are we talking like flying super high? Are we talking like
around about like how much do I know about birds?
how high does a bird fly?
Flies high.
Like 6,000 meters above you guys. Really far up at the moment.
Oh, okay, so it's like really, really high.
And how much is that? Is that in feet? So it's like
20,000?
a halfway, a bit more than halfway of an airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those birds, man.
Yeah, it looks pretty big in the sky for. Well, you know, maybe it's just really close and tiny. Maybe you could just reach out and grab it.
Just swat it out of the air.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it when it's up there anyway. Like, what do you guys want us to do?
We could just run for it, maybe.
Where? It's like where? To
know.
Iman?
No, there's an outpost nearby, isn't there? There's soldiers there. Maybe they could help.
Nearby.
It's not really feasible to then lead a giant firebird to where there's a bunch of innocent civilians and traders for them to just get fucking nuked.
Listen, I understand your concern, but we did lead an undead Goliath to the last city we were at.
He didn't even make it to the city.
But theoretically, he would have made it there.
Aren't
Just
these-
saying that isn't our priorities as of his story.
Are you sure that this bird is evil?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's a fire bird, and you are protecting something made of fire.
Right, but it's also the fire elemental in plane that is the one that wants to come over and destroy everything. It's kind of like a civil war situation over there.
Yeah, sure, I do understand that, but like if you're protecting something of that's fire, is everything fire bad?
It has been.
Listen, don't be racist towards fire elementals, okay?
You speak its language, don't you? Maybe try talking with it?
I'm sorry, did we not just see what happened last time?
Well, last time you was very aggressive. That was your own fault.
What is...
I don't really know what we have, what the options are. What options we have?
We could try setting up a decoy, maybe. Like have someone ride off and see if it follows them.
So that bird can probably see, it can see from horizon to horizon. You can't outrun it. It can't like stop seeing us. It has
Well, I mean-
it has an advantage we have a very hard time like making it not have.
Well, I mean, it's circling above us, so it probably sees us.
Yeah. That's
So-
correct.
I don't think we can survive a battle with such a bird
No,
like, of that
which is,
size.
Which is why I'm asking what like are the realistic options.
Maybe a parlay. I mean, I see no other options but to just try and engage with it and see if we can maybe talk our way out of it not killing us.
I don't think we can parlay with the giant bird.
You don't know that. Maybe we can offer it something.
You wanna try and make
You
that bet
don't
with the
know
giant
that.
firebird?
We have
Yeah.
had we have had mild successes with ignoring things flying in the sky before. Maybe that is a
Mild success. So you
Yeah,
think
it's
we just continue on the path and just ignore that it's there?
no, but we can't get it here anyway. So we can't like if we want to interact with it, we have to just continue our merry way and wait for it to come to us. Either it's signaling that we are here for something else to come here. That's probably what it's doing. It might not even be going here. It might just keep an eye on us for something else.
Well, if that's the case, it might be worth to keep on moving then, and just have ourselves on high alert at all times.
Yeah, that was what I meant.
Well, why
Because
not?
we can't like interact with it. It's too far away.
I'm just gonna like hop out of my bush and like just walk back over to my horse.
We still haven't rested. We're not done.
Well, I mean, are we literally gonna sleep here with that hovering above us?
Well, it takes like so far. It's so long left to Iman. We have to sleep.
I can protect us for 8 hours. Just putting that out there.
There you go.
Do we really want to sit in one spot for 8 hours?
It's your choice.
I mean, how many of us are injured? What's everyone's?
But it doesn't just come down to injured. It comes down to also like if something attacks, we need to have the energy to fight.
We slept on the move before. I don't see why we don't just do it again.
Yeah, we could do that.
I just feel like if that's a scout, then sitting here for 8 hours means we're surrounded, and if it's not a scout, then we're fucking dead anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we can in any way change the scout part regardless because we move so slow compared to it up there. So we're kind of screwed regardless. We kind of just have to wait and see what kind of screwed.
just on the very slight off chance that it hasn't seen us, I'm just gonna slip into the false bottom since I'm the target. I'm just gonna hope that helps.
Well, if we're going to keep moving and trade off shifts of sleep, we might as well get moving now then.
Yep.
Indeed.
Alright. So you're on the move, not resting the horses.
But they got a little bit of rest.
They'll be fine.
Worst case scenario, if it gets any worse, we can stop in the outpost and let them rest there.
How many
Hello.
days left until we get to Amon, roughly?
Six, 5.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So we do have to rest them, like, at least after a day or two, right? Like, give them a full rest.
Yeah, I mean, we could push on now, but we will have to rest.
Well, we could rest them at the outpost if we just push on for there till now.
I don't think you understand what the outpost is.
Well, I mean, it seems like a safe place that possibly has walls and guards.
It's where elves were using to spy, so it's not even like on the road. It's just like a small little trading run through.
Ah.
If anything, I think it'll just cause more problems than not if we go to the outpost.
So what are we doing then? Are we staying here the night or are we going to sleep and move?
How many hours of rest have we gotten in
6.
for Firebird? 6? That's enough. We could even just spend the extra 2 hours or an hour just for the horses and then push.
Yeah, let's just do that then.
I just feel like the longer we're stagnant, the more surrounded we are.
Arish's idea was okay.
Sure, if you want to be stuck in a bubble of invulnerability with 100 fucking elementals surrounding you.
Yeah, but you're
If it gets that
invulnerable.
bad, you can always move out of it too.
Just have to just keep constantly casting it every time
5 feet at a time.
until they eventually figure out how to dispel it.
So what are we doing? Are we just sitting here? Or are we gonna go?
I say we go. I don't know what everyone else wants to do.
How about this? I was already watching, so people who still need to sleep, do your sleep, and then once you guys wake up rested, then I'll go to sleep.
So basically, we finish this off and then go.
What I'm saying is, me and maybe one other person to get the other cart going, keep driving while everybody else sleeps in the back, and then once you guys are done sleeping all the way, then the other two who are driving go to sleep for the like 2 or so hours that we have left as well.
I don't mind using the other carts.
Alright, so me and Marcus get on the carts and drive you people while you're sleeping, and then when you wake up, you take over.
Okay.
Cool. I'll hop on the cart that doesn't have the compartment and start driving it
Okay.
when everyone is ready.
Off you go. I need Cheryl. Are you doing 2 watches then? 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
Make me a con save.
Alright. Oh boy, come on. Hey, there we go.
Okay. Make me your second perception check. With no hindrance.
Would it be?
The bird disappears.
Would it be an advantage because I'm awake with him though?
If you want to watch with him, you can.
Shall I do that as a separate perception check or?
Alright, you can roll again if you'd like.
Okay, alright. This one's the one. We'll give it a little snap. There we go. Pop, pop. Hey, there we go.
Hey. The bird reappears as Marcus points it out.
Is it clearly following us on the road?
It's kind of hard to tell. It's like really, really high above you guys. Quite like unfathomably high, but it doesn't seem to be going away. Or, yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be going away at all. So, maybe it moved towards you, and now it's not moving away. Not too hard to put one and one together.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for whenever they wake up, and then I'm gonna go pass out in the back.
Is while we're on the road, is there any visible like ambushes being set up again that we might catch a glimpse of?
Okay. So someone make me a perception check, and then you also make a perception check, Keen, with advantage.
Well, that's not a natural 20.
Dylan, do you want to take the other perception check?
Sure.
Other than the phoenix, as you're passing through this part of land, you notice you look at a tree, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, it has eyes, and you sort of stare at it. It seems to be like some sort of like elf, sort of stood like with the tree to its back, and just watching you as you go past. It doesn't appear to know that you can see it. It looks like they just sort of stood there watching you. Sort of entering into not super forestry area, but like there's a few trees about that you notice there's quite a few elves doing this actually. They seem to be watching this path.
Any armor or?
Yeah, it seems to be made out of sort of druidic like bark and or if it's or made out of metal that has like a natural brownish color. They've got weapons. They don't appear to be poised, ready to attack you. They just appear to be there, standing still, observing at the moment.
The weird elves are watching us.
Also, once everyone else had woken up, I'd have hopped back onto my horse,
Mm-hmm.
riding alongside separately. Again.
They'll make it through absolutely fine. Next watch. It is obvious the bird is following you. Who's taking the next one?
Who's left?
This is just a second day watch, so. Oh, so
Julian and Adric?
I've done it.
I'll take it.
Alright.
13.
Okay. You sort of out of that territory now, and you'll continue heading through. Let's see how far. You can see sort of on the horizon there appears to be like a landscape of like looks like buildings. It looks like you're getting towards Iman now. It's on the far horizon. Not far away now. We're almost there, guys. And are you guys stopping, or are you just continuing on?
I think we have to stop at some point for the horses, right?
Basically, they're going to be making checks otherwise.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys, though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, at least for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess now's a good time to cast that invincibility spell thing.
Invincibility spell. I like the sound of that. A 3rd level invincibility spell.
Whether that's dome.
There is
Sorry, 4th.
actually an invincibility spell in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, at 8th level. Or is it 9th?
I don't know. It's the weird sound.
It's fine. It's fine.
Of dome.
So
shield.
you're getting your, is it globe of invulnerability? Darius?
Sorry?
Where are you casting globe of invulnerability?
Tiny hut.
Tiny hut instead. How many people is that house?
10-foot radius immobile dome.
Okay, so your horses will be outside.
There.
You might be able to fit Ada in. Really want to be squished in here.
Mm-hmm.
With a horse.
Yeah. Oh no, they have to be medium. Rest in peace.
He can stay near the dome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna de-summon Tempest for the night.
Okay. Right, okay. Start making me perception checks, boys and girls.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and I'm making the interior dark.
Right, yeah.
Darius, do you want to do one? I'll assist you.
Sure.
Oh, no.
And the final watch.
Alright, I got it.
It was proud.
Oh! Oh!
Hey, natural 20.
Yeah, that you look up at that bird and you intimidate it a little. It staves off, seems.
The death stare.
Alright, yeah, the horses are rested up. You're ready to move on again.
Cool,
Once
I'm gonna
more.
Resummon Tempest.
Another perception check, please.
Just accidentally closed my roll 20.
Epic. It doesn't matter. I don't think you're making the first perception check.
Am I still making ambush checks for?
Oh, yes, you can if you'd like.
Do you want new perception checks?
Yes. This is for the first day of travel once more.
Take the second half of that.
I'll assist you, Adric.
Oh.
Never mind.
This thing's good.
They could not have done any better.
God damn it, Adric.
Oh, no.
Like, I'll assist, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk over to Adric. You're like, yeah, I'll assist you. Put your hand on his shoulder. You're just as you distract him as well, you start to hear this whistling sound. It turns into a screeching sound. And you guys look up and you're like, where is that bird?
Oh, fuck.
God. Oh no.
And you feel this blaze almost fly past you.
Shit.
And then all of a sudden the cart lurches and then falls to the left. I want you guys to make me a deck save, whoever's on Adrix and whoever's on the Adrix cart.
That's the one with not the secret compartment, right?
Yeah.
That's me. 10.
So Cheryl, you're like, holy shit! You stand up and the cart lurches and you go tumbling off the edge. You take a whopping 1 bludgeoning damage as you land on
I'm
your
down.
legs, and it sort of you sprain your ankle a little bit. It hurts, yeah. Looks kind of cool, and then you limp off. Adric, you're just sort of stout dwarf. You're not fucking going anywhere. As you just sit there. However, you look up, and it is sort of drops this flaming wheel, which then hits the ground and shatters. And as you look to the side of your cart, one of your wheels are missing.
Oh, that's just perfect.
Is there any time frames to cast spells or whatever?
Sure. You would be able to cast. What's your distance?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. What the spell you want to cast? What would be the distance on it?
60.
Okay, you'll be able to cast 1 spell.
Well, I tried to banish the fucker.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Just right out the gate.
Right out the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
See you
mean, the
later.
best thing we
Yeah,
can do
fair
is
enough.
Get rid of it.
It rolled a 21.
Yikes.
Oh fuck.
Charisma.
Does it-
Sorry, go ahead.
Doesn't have like a -8 or.
No, it actually has a +9
Oh.
and rolled a
So-
13.
So it
Sorry, no,
flew-
22, not 21.
So it flew past us and then away from
It
us.
flew down, grabbed the wheel,
Scooped and went off. Right?
yeah, and just ripped the wheel right off.
And how far away is it?
How many? Just give me the distance on your spells, on your furthest
I can
spell.
hit ridiculously far, Purry. That's why I'm asking.
Right, that isn't actually a measurement that I can calculate.
3
into-
miles.
3 miles.
Yes.
What are you
like
casting?
fucking Just sniping out of the fucking air.
I can. Well, I'm just. I was asking. I'm judging how far it is from us.
Basically,
I'm not necessarily casting a spell. I'm just trying.
it can move 120 feet, so it's grabbed the wheel and it's fucking right
so
off.
It's gone.
And it's dashing as well, so it's
Okay,
getting
that's-
going
that's-
away.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to know. I
Alright.
just want to know how far it was.
It's flying away now. It's really getting out of there.
Adric, any chance you kept a spare wheel on board?
Let's go double check that now. Did my parents send me off with a spare wheel on board?
You know what? That's a reasonable request, I think. It won't last you forever. You have to get a proper wheel. But
It's a donut.
yeah,
We've got a temporary one.
Oh, that's good.
it's like an old, like sort of broken wheel that you know, just to get you to a location, the nearest gas stop.
Because if there wasn't, I would have gonna try to make one using my wood carving tools.
Also just mend
Would
the
take forever.
wheel.
You'd have to find most of the bits for it, but yeah.
Just carve down a tree, just carve it all out myself.
Woodcrafting level up.
Stay right
Yeah, no, you attach the wheel pretty easy, and you head on your way again. And you finally reach
Oh,
the slums. So ahead you see the telltale sight of the City of Fellowship, a mountain of a city that rises in complexity and altitude. As it gets closer to the center, a massive dock side pulling in and sending out ships at a near consistent flow. The gates are wide open, you can see ahead, but it appears that the guards are stopping a car once in every 5 to 10 carts. This gate seems to be the only access. Well, there's several gates along the way, but these gates seem to be the only access points along the 60-foot high wall that surrounds Iman. Currently, you are heading through the slums that sprawl across the southern side of the gate, and as you wade your way through it, there are beggars in frequent numbers coming up to your car and begging for coin. It doesn't seem that this place is entirely beggars, however, there does seem to be a small community or a small economy of its own. People selling sort of cheap bread that looks kind of nasty. Not squalor, but poor. And it seems like there are beggars, at least 2 to a car, just like, oh, please.
And the bird is still very clearly above us.
Yeah, and that's drawing a few eyes as well. People are like, whoa, look at that. That's fucking cool. And as you start to get closer to Iman, you starts to distance itself back a little bit.
Okay. So it's not bold enough to just dive into the city directly, it seems.
Or it's gearing up to. Here we go, run up.
Oh, don't say that. Okay. I mean, we only came here to look at the staff, right?
Look at the staff.
Yeah.
Take the staff.
Well, I mean, a giant firebird in the sky is quite a good distraction if we was going to do anything.
I mean, I guess we just, like, beeline for the museum? I don't... It's the only reason we're here, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Head to the gate, and guard puts up his hand. Whoa, need to inspect you.
Okay.
Inspect us?
Yep.
Which one?
Well, you're I assume you're a travelling company, so both of you.
Alright.
Just pull over here, please. Pull over. You see they go through your car, look through some of your shit. One of them like pulls open the compartment. Wait, is this suspicious? As we see another guard comes over. Oh,
That's where I sleep.
pretty standard. You see they're going through shit, and he's like holds up like a vial. This? And like, nope, that's fine. He goes, alright, looks good. Have a nice day and enjoy your stay in Amman.
Thanks.
That went smoother than expected.
You start heading up to the central district. And you guys are now going to attempt to find the museum.
Yay.
Yes.
Yep.
Make me an investigation check.
What, one person for the group or everyone individually?
I do not care. It is up to you. How you wish to partake in this.
25.
Okay. Yep. You ask about, and are pointed towards the Cloudtop district.
That's the fancy district, right?
Doesn't look so fancy anymore, but yes, it is one of the fancy districts. And you're sort of kind of like, do you know what a museum is? And they're like, which one? You're like, powerful staff one. Oh, that'd be the mosque museum. And yeah, you start heading to the Cloudtop district, so just be careful. Don't go too close to the centre of the Cloudtop district. There's like little elemental guys hanging around there ever since Fordeck.
Right?
What?
Yeah, they where he was sort of situated is it's like volcano-y and little elemental dudes that hang around there. They don't bother you too much. We call them cinder slags.
Are they aggressive towards people?
Get too close to them, they bite.
Okay.
And the town's guard haven't
Well,
rid of them?
oh, whenever we go near it, they spawn more. So it's like you leave it alone. They don't. I don't know. I don't really give a shit, mate. You're asking the questions. You go deal with it if you want. I ain't.
You said they're fire elements.
I don't really know, mate. All I know is that they call it whenever my brother went up there, part of the recovery crew, the rebuilding crew, and they got attacked by these little elemental guys. Called them Cinderslag, so they just left. Pretty mean little bastards, apparently.
Right. Thank you for the advice. Kian, are they evil?
Oh, fuck if I know. I mean, this seems to be a whole separate thing, and they just might be here by a byproduct, but I don't. Honestly, at this point, I have no idea.
Don't you talk to your chest to find out?
I mean, he's like a fucking baby. He only knows base instincts.
Sleeps a lot as well.
Still mortified you like welded a baby elemental into your armor. You monster.
Okay. So you head to the museum. On your way over to the museum, you start to hear this like creaking noise, and then the sound of like whooshing air. And as you look over sort of to the dock area, you can see this massive crane, very rudimentary crane, sort of swinging, and then it stops, and you watch as the rope snaps, and this pulley system starts to unwind, and you watch as this box flies all the way down into the ship and just goes right through it. It appears to be a very heavy box containing some sort of cargo of immense weight. And you watch as it goes right through the ship's deck. And you see a lot of people very angry, sort of shouting about. You see this one sort of middle-class guy, merchant, comes to the shore, starts screaming and falls to his knees. He's just like pointing to the sky. He seems very unpleased. However, you continue on.
I hope nobody got hurt.
Go and check if you'd like.
Damn, that was a heavy box.
You can see this as you're heading further onwards, I assume. You see this big cathedral. It's a very square building in its nature, except for 4 turrets on all 4 corners of the building. It is coated in gargoyles and ornaments, clearly from ages ago. However, there is a scorch mark along the western side of the building, and in the northwest tower there is claw marks and a corner piece is sort of being broken off. And you can see by sort of where you are, there's like a small indentation. However, it looks like the piece that fell here has been removed.
Well, it looks like something happened here at one point.
As you look around, a lot of this place has been sort of attacked by flame, it seems.
Do we see the little fire flags?
This museum's sort of towards the southern side. That's more in the middle where it like mounts up. But you can see kind of the metal kind of looks a bit mountainous, like a volcanic mouth. You can see up there. It doesn't seem there's you can't see any like weird creatures up there. You'd have to go up and investigate yourself.
Okay, I suppose we'll pop it in the museum first.
Okay. You walk in. There's a bloke there. He just seems to be writing into a book. He's looking at different ornaments and writing into like a catalogue.
Excuse me.
Hello?
We're here to see the big super cool staff.
Huh?
We're like tourists. Just
Oh,
heard it was like super cool, and
we can do a tour if you'd like.
we're really just interested in kind of the one thing.
What one thing's that again?
It's like the big staff that's super strong.
Oh, we have a few of those.
Hold on, I think I have its name somewhere. No, maybe not.
Come with me. I'll show you the staffs.
Okay.
He goes through, and goes through excruciating detail through all these different staffs, or staves. None of them seem that impressive. And he rounds the corner. Unfortunately, since the attack, this one was stolen. And this has a
Taste it first.
yeah. This one is a very grand, like a like state behind it, a fake sun. It was stolen by those kobolds when they came through. Small tribes still live east of here, but I don't know if they still have it.
Do you know, like, a specific direction? Besides east, like, have you
Well,
ever...
yes, there's
No.
a specific crater that they've set up a camp in.
Okay.
No one dare goes attack them. We are
Of course.
the city of fellowship. In fact, some of the
Sure,
kobolds
sure.
that fought in the battle actually adjusted to city life here. Some of them are very, very intellectual.
Hmm. Very
just,
nice.
just for curiosity's sakes, could you point onto like a map specifically where that crater is?
Yeah. Well, the local archivist could certainly direct you there. They've set up their own town, or their own little camp. It's been marked on their map.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Actually, before we go, so what was said about this staff? What could it do?
Oh, many things, but it's supposed to be the most powerful staff there is. Grant you any power you wish. Riches, fame.
And you just kind of had it sitting there for some kobolds to steal?
Oh no, it was there to look at. Unfortunately, with Cinder King attacking, our defensive measures fell nil.
Had
By the
ever
way,
had
don't
any
don't steal
staff
anything
attempts
from me.
before?
No. Don't
Okay.
think of taking anything either. The gargoyles will kill you.
I'm really not here to steal anything. Just
Just a
We
word of
just want-
warning in case you put anything in your pockets. It's just you will
No.
die.
yeah.
We were just here to look at
Okay.
at the staff. I mean,
Would never dream of taking
Just-
anything.
Just really interested in
As well as him, and he points over to
powerful
this
artifacts and
big
such.
stone golem that is currently inactive. Everything here has got a ward on it.
Okay.
Is that before or after the
Oh, that was before, but again, the big dragon was no match.
Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. Do you guys have like a gift shop or
Oh yes, yes, come with me. Yeah, he takes you over. They're selling like little Thordak plushies.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Seems a little fucked up to sell
Yeah.
a plushie of Thordak, but alright.
It's fetishized.
Yeah, lean into it.
you know, got to get that marketing from somewhere.
They sell all other sorts of crap like plates.
Yeah, sure, I'll buy a plushie.
Okay. It's 2 copper.
Sure.
Such
do
a
they
waste
have
of
like
funds.
do they have any like I don't know like souvenirs that like relate to Iman as a whole?
Why are you buying like little trinkets?
Is there like a pin?
Yeah,
Is
there's a pin, yeah, a pin with like an Iman, sort of a house, the Council of Iman's symbol on it.
Okay.
There's a plate with that on it.
I'm gonna buy a pin
Yeah.
with the symbol on it.
Respect.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, it's copper.
All right, cool. Let it be done.
And Thordak plushie and Council of is it Council of Iman? It's Council of Tal'Dorei. I'll just put a pin in your inventory. I'll look at it later.
There is another person in the stream.
Woo!
You don't need her. You don't need her. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think he cast Banish. She just wanted some fame and glory.
Man, if only I was a paladin to be able to cast banishment.
Oh yeah, I wish I could cast Banishment. I'm a paladin.
Just not a good enough paladin.
Yeah, just not good enough.
Can paladins even cast Banish?
I think
Yeah,
so.
at like level 20 or 18, I think.
Yeah, it's a 4th level spell, so.
Fucking,
Just proves how shit of a paladin you are.
Yeah.
like the strongest cleric paladin that ever lived.
I mean, she did take care of that air elemental. You did see her banish it.
I took care of both. I killed both of them.
Yeah.
Just want to point that out.
Alright,
Just how
calm down now.
just how badass of a paladin
One of
she
them was
is.
a team effort.
No, I single-handedly.
Single-handedly.
We're gonna write songs about this, and about how everyone else in the party is
Getting
shit
some Merrick
besides
vibes. Yeah.
Merrick. That's exactly what it was.
Alright. So what you guys doing now?
I think we should
Can we go? What was it? Cartographer that could point us on our map of where to go?
Yeah, he's told you that the archivists can show you, and they do show you. Let's not go through that ordeal. For free. They're like, yep, that's the Cobalt Town. Don't know why you want to go there, but whatever. Good luck.
We're tourists. Sorry.
Should we also take a look at those elementals that are in the center of Cloud Place?
Yes, I mean it's worth a look.
Wouldn't hurt.
That would be. Which one do we want to go to first? Which
One's
one is
right next to you.
more
One's like
important, you know?
one's like 4 hours away.
Okay, I mean if it's
can-
right next to us, might as well do it.
Can we get like a marker on the map of where it is?
In the middle of Iman is the slag thing.
No, the Cobalt Town.
Like just
Where
north
is
of
that?
the scar of
Oh,
the
okay.
Syndiking. It's
Ah,
yeah.
gotcha.
A couple hours journey there, a couple hours journey back.
I guess we could do the elemental thing first. And then it's right here.
Yeah, it's worth poking around anyway, just to make sure it's not anything nefarious.
Okay, you start heading up. It's like very nefarious. Your feet are starting, like the shoes are starting to melt. This place is hot slag, unnaturally so. As you're going sort of to the top, towards like the inside, there is like this slow magma flow. It's not rising or lowering; it's just sort of there. Seems to seem like an after image of of such a great dragon's lair.
Ignore her. Ignore it.
Is that your girlfriend?
It's my wife. Yeah.
That's your wife. She's fucking awesome, dude.
Do I get any like pole or anything?
Seems unrelated. Yeah, it seems very unrelated. It just looks like this has turned to this is like a strong elemental presence has taken place here. And it doesn't look like it's getting worse. It just looks like it's going dormant very slowly.
Okay.
And you can see these little dudes start to like sort of just appear out of the the lava and magma and sort of just walk towards you guys.
Right.
Like got this.
Here when
they
you
got-
go there.
Yeah, they got this big swag on as they're walking over to you guys.
Suppose we'll take.
Should we start snapping?
I feel like
Could
we
do.
should start just leaving.
Yeah, possibly for the best. Darius, I think your wife wants some attention, dude.
Don't acknowledge her. You'll egg her on.
Like what do these guys look like that are coming out of the literal lava?
Bet that was nice and wet.
Like those dudes,
Oh,
but like
the big
little.
boys.
No, the little dudes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
At least
Oh.
from you going around the edges, these little versions of that appear.
Well, they look
Okay.
friendly.
What's up?
Can I call out an Ignin to just relax? We're not hostile.
Yet.
It gives you this stare, like so aggressive that if you were within 30 feet, you'd probably take fire damage.
Okay.
I'm guessing it didn't like what you said.
They just seem to be really fucking angry.
Perhaps we leave or do we fight?
Are we
Well-
really in the mood to take out a bunch of pissed off fire people?
Why
I
would
mean,
we
they
do
don't
so?
seem to really care until you get close, so.
Yeah, but they're not endangering him on, are they?
Apparently not. Nobody seems to be trying to fix it or anything.
Yeah, one seems to be quite content to just leaving them be.
Let's do that then.
Alright, let's get out of here.
As we're leaving, are they still following us?
They just walked sort of like like 3/4 out to the edge. As you guys get further away, they just sort of sink down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Off to the kobolds, I guess.
Kobolds. Little tiny little piece of crap.
How's that Firebird doing?
Yeah, you can't see it at the moment.
That's concerning.
It's gonna bring its friends. It's the Phoenix Conclave.
Yep, Coven of Phoenixes. Phoenix Witches, in fact. Creature I've made.
That sounds
Coven of Witches
nightmarish.
wasn't dangerous enough. Remember Anna's Hag?
yeah. No.
No, they do though. Good old Granny gives you a hug.
I feel like we're gonna go to this kobold town and just get fucking ambushed.
Listen, that's our entire lives. All right. It's okay. Just let it happen. Yeah. We always come back on top. Nobody's died yet.
Don't say that.
Keep pointing.
Don't
Yes.
say that.
You hear this screaming. You're fine.
As we leave, the Phoenix bomb dives and nukes the town. Just decimates everything.
Dang it.
Raccoon City all over again.
Yeah, so I guess we're heading our way towards that giant crater.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Are you taking your carts with you, or you leave them in town?
Why not? Let's just take the carts. No use in making it longer on ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you make it towards them. There's like this little impromptu ambush of kobolds that come running out at you. They sort of eyes widen, they turn around and start running away.
I'm gonna look behind me.
Yep.
Look behind you, nothing there.
Look up.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
We are too powerful for them to ambush. High fives all around.
How many of the kobolds were there that jumped out?
Nobody?
At us?
Okay,
Got
cool.
6 of them.
Maybe they weren't expecting such a high number of us.
Or just highly armored giant weapons. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm on like a war horse holding a giant lance in my hand. Something.
Yeah. This is nothing. They were. I mean, they've been prepared for that their entire lives. You know. Let's just move forward. Let's see where that staff is and get out.
Can I just do a quick check around to make sure there's no elementals?
Make me a perception check. Advantage.
Ooh.
Nat 1.
Sick nasty.
None that you can see.
Oh, I hate this.
That's D&D, it's fun.
Okay.
You guys are just heading into the crater.
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
You just roll on in. A bunch of these kobolds sort of look at you guys. A few of them sort of spit at you, but they don't seem too overly aggressive. They just carry on with their daily life. Just this.
Yeah. What's up? Is there like it's like buildings or like
No, there's just a bunch of tents
cave-ins?
set up all about.
Okay.
Basic followers camp. It looks like it houses around 200 people. They seem to be eating like rats and shit. There are some cuts of meat that look unwieldy. You can see there's currently a merchant here selling like different bits of food, and they're giving him all sorts of crap like forks and stick. Looks like they're desperately trying to trade just for any scraps here. He's not handing out particularly good food.
Is there a tent that looks bigger than the others?
Yeah, so like clearly the
Yeah,
king
there's
kobold.
Big Boss's cat tent.
Okay. I guess we're going there.
Alright.
I'm gonna go there.
These kobolds seem to be in a bit of a worse for worse state.
I mean, maybe that's a good thing. Trade them food. We get a big fucking staff.
Seems legit to me.
I just mean, if they've got this almighty powerful staff, why is there people living in ruin?
Because they're fucking kobolds.
Because they're selfish, maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. I swing open the flap to the tent. Hello!
Walk in. You see, sat on this throne. Well, assume that he considers it a throne. It's a chair with it's a wooden chair. But he's sat on it with his legs crossed. He has this. Like most of these guys are just wearing like sacks and like sort of just crappy bags. Whereas this one's actually wearing what you would consider farmer's clothes. It looks like it's been stitched together several times. You know, like denim patches added onto it all over. It is a mismatch of poor fashion, but He sits there and he has this wooden, like long, 2 foot long wooden stick in his hand, and on the end it's got like a orb on it. Not look very impressive. He
I
points
look over.
He points the stick over to you. Who are you?
I look over to Marcus and Heelan. Round 2, here we go.
Are we actually gonna do this again?
Hello there.
Oh, God.
What do you call yourself?
They call me Vinclass.
Ventress?
Vinclass.
Yes, Your Highness. We were wondering if you had anything very valuable to trade for other very valuable stuff.
I'm
We
very
want to
rich.
make you rich.
Oh. He jumps to the chair. I have chair. Very precious. Very expensive.
Anything magical by any chance?
Magic? Well, my staff. And he shakes it at you, and it rattles. You can see there's like this marble inside the glass as it tingles around.
Oh, what kind of staff is that? Looks quite beautiful.
Magic. Which as he spins it around and then sort of like points outwards, and the marble just flies out, shatters the glass.
So he just broke his fucking staff.
He does that sometimes.
That is spectacular. It really is. What other things do you have?
Just pulling off his shirt.
Do you have anything that you guys possibly stole from Amon during the Thordak siege?
Oh, he stole lots. Lots and lots.
Possibly something from a certain museum.
Ah, you speak of the staff. Staff's
Yeah.
gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Where did it go?
The stuff's gone where?
Black Demon took it. Orthax, his name.
Orthax?
Orthax?
Orthax.
Orthax.
He's going to bring the future king back.
That's not what you want to hear.
Oh.
Do you know where
That's not
this?
what you want to fucking hear at all.
Do you know where this Orthax has gone?
No, he said he'd be back soon with Secundus Adventum.
One more time?
Secundus Adventum.
Is that your cousin? Somebody you know?
He's the future king. He is the new Fordak.
Ah. That even better Thordak, I assume?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you know any rough direction at all?
Purry, can you put that name in chat?
Yes. No, Demon went. Demon went with egg.
Demon went what?
Egg?
Went with egg.
Went with egg.
Egg and stuff.
Which
Um,
which way?
I don't know.
Can I
Gave me
insight
this.
check that?
And he rattles the stick at you. Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Is the that little pebble that was inside the glass? Is that still on
You've
the floor
gotta be
somewhere, or
kidding
did I
me.
pick it up?
Hey, go pick it up.
And, Darius, go over and
It's
look over it.
It is like a pearlescent marble. It is
One thing.
quite well, like impressively well made. It's actually a sphere, which is impressive for kobolds. But other than that, there's nothing really remarkable about it. Insight. I mean, why would he lie to you? He's a kobold. It looks like he's pretty self confident.
Do I know anything about Orthax at all?
No.
Yeah, just making sure. Okay.
I mean, you, Josh might.
Yeah. Well, does anybody here know anything about Orthax? Because I'm stumped.
Oh, do I?
Or Darius.
Darius definitely not, seeing as dumb at the moment. No, I don't see why any of you would know who Orthac.
Sire, King.
Right.
Yeah. I was wondering, where is the best spots that you found anywhere to steal the best stuff?
We wait till King came, went into the city, and it's all free. Bastards came, killed him, we ran.
Okay. Are there places other than Amman that you have stolen from? That was
Literally
resulted.
everywhere.
Okay.
Name it, we've stole it.
Oh, all right. Anywhere that particularly had really, really cool stuff besides Amman.
Why would we tell you that?
Because we can give you cool stuff, and I'll make my cloak change into the same color of clothing that he's wearing.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right. Come on, baby, -1. Oh, that's not it. That's a 5. That's a 5. Sorry, wrong button.
Nope, my loot.
All right, someone else's turn. I'm just gonna take a step back.
I mean, what else do we do? The staff's not here, or Orthax thing has it with egg. Whatever the fuck that means.
I mean, do we know he's definitely telling the truth, or that he doesn't know?
I think that he's telling the truth.
Do I think he's telling the truth?
I mean, insight.
Because I mean, we could try casting Zone of Truth.
He seems very confident in himself. He seems like he's telling you all this because he has nothing to lose. Like, he's fairly certain you guys are gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
But he's pretty happy about his future. So yeah, he's just letting you know how it is.
He's like the villain telling you all the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
He's like like a side minion. Yeah, it's like this shit's gonna happen. This shit's gonna happen. Yeah, you're gonna
Tells you
die.
the entire plan.
Like, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Like, yeah, he's gonna punch you in the face.
Well, he's telling us his truth at least.
Then where do we go from here?
Well, let's just King. We'll see you later. Let's talk in private.
Okay.
All right. Well, once we're out of the Kobold camp, like, all right, where are we going? We want to just go straight to Craghammer. Try it there.
I mean, what else is there to do? I don't really know what the hell they're talking about.
I mean, does that sound a little bit concerning about them using the powerful staff and an egg to summon a king?
Well, yeah, sure, but what the fuck are we gonna do about it? We have nothing to go on. You can say it's concerning all you want, but and that leads you where?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, it's something we should keep on the agenda to keep an ear out for.
Well, sure, but that's not really helpful in the moment.
Or was there not another magical item we was going to get from thing?
Yeah, there's one in Craghammer, which is why we're doing this whole wraparound thing. Or there's one that was stolen from Craghammer.
We could try heading to the Crackhammer, see if that one's still there.
Right, that's what we were already doing.
All right, let's go.
I mean, I'm guessing there's nothing more we can do here. Unless you want to investigate that extremely heavy crate that fell through a ship.
Hard pass.
Just assume it's a bunch of heavy old shit.
Just double checking. No one knows who Orthax is.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, let's head to Crackhammer then. I'm done here.
Any chance we see the eagle above us?
Yeah, it's just back.
I don't like it.
Before we head out of Amon, I just want to take a quick little pit stop at like a carrier, like riding horse messenger.
So you guys
system.
are going back to Iman first.
I mean, we kind of have to anyway.
Okay.
We also
'Cause
should
we're
probably...
going like this, and then we're going like this, and then we're going like this.
Should we also repair the other cart's semi-replaced wheel?
Might as
Yeah,
well.
that might as well do that. Yeah.
Alright.
Before we forget.
What are you doing, Cheryl?
I'm just gonna go to like a carrier system that sends mail, and just kind of give the usual encoded message to my group in Kamal, and say, "Hey, this is Shiral heading to Craghammer. Got a little detour, heading running with some good people. I'll update you as I can."
Sure.
And I'll sign it to Lucian.
That was expensive, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if it's 2 copper or 2. I think it's 2 copper. Oh. Yeah, fuck it. 40 silver, 4 gold.
4 gold it is.
That sounds about right. Okay. 10, sure. So as you enter back into Amman, you go and do that. You were sorted. Kian, a man comes up to you.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He's got his eyes are blaring red. It looks like he's been crying for the last 2 hours. Comes crawling over to you. You can see he's just left a group of other adventurers alone, so they wanted nothing to do with him. Oh, please, you gotta help me. Like, sort of snots a little bit, wipes away his nose. It's so God.
Huh?
My life. My children are gonna starve.
Okay. Oh, what's happened then?
They took it all. They sunk it.
Alright, are you the one that
He
lost
kneels
your
over to you.
shipment
He kneels
in
over
the
to you,
water?
Marcus. He takes your hand and starts pressing it to his head. Please, yes, it was me.
I'm just gonna just look up to the group with a face I don't know what's happening.
Sort of calls over to you, Ada, Healing. Will you help me? He starts stroking Ada.
Back away.
Okay.
What'd you lose?
A very special artifact, an heirloom. I'll pay great. I'll pay you monthly.
What kind of artifact? if you don't mind me asking?
There's some goggles. Very special goggles in my family.
And they fell. The whole goggles just fell through the ship.
Oh,
They're that heavy.
well, no. The ship was destroyed. The artifact was in this ship.
And the ship sank at the dock.
Yeah, they're trying to dig it up, but it's gonna take them a while to get the Lysarium to help us.
I'm gonna head back from the UPS
Yeah.
kind of things. Like, hey guys, I got my
You
letter.
just see this guy on his knees, crying. He turns around to you and starts crawling over to you.
Oh, please, no, I'm good.
He just bows at your feet. Surely you can help me, sir.
Sir, I'm
He
sorry.
helps you these big goggly, like, wet eyes.
What seems to be the problem?
My ship.
Oh.
It's sunk.
Oh. Well, I'm sure that the system of the city is very helpful to its citizens, and they will assist you in whatever that you need in order to get back on your feet. But we need to help a certain person get back to health.
As your toy sort of turns around, walks back over to Yuki, and they're really precious.
What kind of items did you have aboard your ship?
Many trade, but mostly my goggles.
So many valuables on the ship then?
Yes.
Say if we help you get them back.
I don't want them, I just want the goggles. Please.
So we can keep anything else we find?
No.
I just look to the group and give like a shrug.
The insurance will pay for them, just not the goggles.
I mean, I don't really care if we can keep the treasure or not. Is it like cool? Is it cool stuff?
Nods.
You're like trying to like push it away, but then like, you're still intrigued about the possibility of treasure.
The goggles are given.
I mean,
we could help them.
A small little swim.
The giant firebird does seem to kind of stay away from them all. It might give us like a day.
As much as I would love to help,
He lets
this
in a
gentleman.
big old sniff.
Okay, your performance is great. As much as I would love to help this man, we have bigger fish to fry.
I mean,
come now.
not
We've
really.
got to help as many people as we can.
Not at the cost of others.
Well, I mean, we've got nothing more to go on at the moment. We have no information. All we're going on is a whim that we might eventually steal a wand from a different place.
Marcus, you're doing the thing again, where you give away information to people we don't know.
But I mean, he's just a poor little trader. What's he gonna do?
I mean, it's less of. I mean, cause we're going on a path, but it's not of like the utmost emergency. I think we can take a day to get away from the fucking circling firebird.
And heck, we're literally
He looks
getting
up as well.
paid.
Well, I've given my opinion.
I'm just gonna say like, well, man, take us to your ship. Well, sunken ship.
Stands up and takes your hand, starts pulling you over. Quickly! So like, trying to pull you as quick as he can.
Do we have any way to breathe underwater? I don't think we do.
Shows brain.
I was born in the ocean.
Molded by it.
You simply try to swim.
How
So
would it be possible to try and gauge how far the? Oh, he's not there. What the hell?
Oh, he's
he
there.
is. I can't see him. It's so dark. I can't see him. I thought I was talking to myself. I was like, oh, that's cool. Is there any way to gauge to see how can we see the wreckage down there?
You can see the ship. Yeah.
Like, how deep is it? Is it like so deep that that the ship's completely submerged, or is it like half
Because the entire ship's been submerged, yeah. Yeah, but you can sort of see it. Kind of difficult. You imagine it's fairly deep down. I mean, it's a dock. It has to house quite large ships at times.
Like, turn to the man. Whereabouts in the ship was your goggles stored?
Well, they float, so I don't know, but they're usually in my cabin, which is points like basically where the helm is. A few decks below.
No, is there like a hole going straight through the middle of the ship, I'm guessing?
It's more towards the bow, which is more towards the front.
Okay.
Okay, do you know where we can buy, like, diving equipment or something?
Oh, there's no need for that.
Yes. He comes over to you, Kin, starts grabbing your hand, pulling you over.
Alright, let's not touch.
Sorry. He takes his hand away. There's like this slight slime on your hand.
Oh
Gross.
god.
He walks over to this trawler's shop. He turns back, comes back. He goes, here. He gives you this like seaweed. Eat this. It should be enough to last you till you get it.
What's the time frame
Is
on
this
these
like
things?
fucking gillyweed?
I was
Kind of,
saying,
yeah.
this is like fucking Harry Potter.
And they don't eat it; they put it in their mouth. But yeah, kind of. About a minute.
Okay. About a minute.
Jesus.
Oof.
How many of these have you got?
10.
That's nowhere near enough time.
Here, I've got a better idea. How about? Oh man, it depends on how deep it is. So like, we're talking like 100 feet down.
No, not
More
100
than 100
feet.
feet down?
About to the top of the boat is about 20 feet away from the surface of the water.
Okay, that's not too bad.
You'd have to swim into the boat, which could be
Okay.
about basically up to
I want,
60
like, a
feet, 70
minimum
feet.
of an hour.
Or
I wouldn't say an hour.
you'd have to buy a potion for that.
All right, here's what we can do. I got this. So, how about one of us just takes the 10 little pieces of seaweed and holds our breath while we go underwater, and when we need to breathe,
The part.
when we need to breathe, we just eat one, and then when we need to breathe again, we eat another one, and we just conserve the seaweed with our own holding our breath.
It might be worth more than one person going, just in case someone gets trapped.
I mean, this seems simple enough. I see no problem.
Still, it would still be better if two people. I mean, you know, if something valuable is down there and we need more than one person to swim it back out. And I know you have experience with swimming.
Yeah, I do. You're right.
Yeah, you know, just think about the good old times we had together,
Yeah.
involving
Yeah.
sunken objects in the water.
Hey, you wanna come with me? It'll be the two of us. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, for old time's sake.
All right, you take 5 pieces of seaweed. I'll take 5, and let's try to hold our breath the longest we can. You know, conserve these things.
Except I have to also go because you're not going to be able to carry anything out.
He has a point. How much would a potion of water breathing be?
Feels like just the easier route.
I'm pretty sure we've got the gold for at least one potion.
I don't imagine it's the most expensive.
About 100 gold, probably?
Yikes.
I'll try to find. I'll try to find like a potion shop real quick.
Okay.
Maybe even if fucking crying man knows where one is, he can pull it.
Okay. Book there.
I mean, or we could just repair the crane and try and crane the entire boat out of the water.
Well, the crane's not really broken. It's the rope that broke. Just need a hook and a bit of rope.
Also, it's
Well,
a
I mean-
rudimentary loading crane, not a lifting of thousands of tons of boat out of the water, especially waterlogged boat. That added
Also
weight.
true.
Mm.
Give it a go though.
Yeah, you can put the whole crane in the water.
Okay, so it would cost 200 gold per potion, an hour of water breathing.
Per potion.
I am confident with my seaweed plan.
Okay, you can have the seaweed. Anybody want to come with?
Sure, I'll dive down with you if we've got the money for the potions.
Okay.
Prefer not, but
Me either.
Likewise.
Oh, alright. Don't everybody jump at the opportunity at once.
Casey, I've got a lot of paper here, and I don't want to get it ruined.
I mean, I'm hoping that the items we collect via the ship will be worth the price for the potions.
oh, I don't care about the gold. I just don't like water.
Oh. That's fair enough.
Okay, I will buy 2 water breathing potions, and Shral can try to hold his breath.
With these seaweed.
Can I ask the man, sir? How do these seaweed things work? Do I eat it? Do I put it on my throat? What is it?
He grabs it and starts pushing it into your mouth. Just eat
No,
it.
no, not yet. Thank you, but not yet. Okay, cool. Also, so one of these lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Hey, sir, I trust you. We're gonna get this done. You know, don't worry. You can stop crying now.
Out of curiosity, before we send our people down, what exactly are we? You said goggles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they look special? How will we know it's them?
Really big and round, with jewels all on them.
Okay.
What exactly do these goggles do? Why are they so precious for you?
A family heirloom.
I mean, they must do something special.
Do I believe
every
him?
Family heirloom
Roll an insight
is
check.
special, to be
Okay.
fair.
So this thing's got to work one time. All right. Come on, baby. There we go.
Hey,
No, he's full of shit.
so
Yeah,
that's nice, huh?
sir. Family heirlooms are the best. Yeah. Well, do we have the potions yet?
They're not magical. Yeah.
Okay. What did he say? They're not magical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sir. I believe you. Don't worry, I believe you. It's alright. I'm just gonna go to the edge of the dock where the crying man is not. So, alright,
Okay.
guys, you ready?
Yeah, I'll give 1 potion to Marcus, and I'll take 1.
Let's do this.
Right before we jump in. Also, he's full of crap. Then we're gonna jump in.
Okay. I'm just going to like look at the kid and I was like, just okay, I'm just gonna drink the potion and just jump in
Yep.
as well.
Okay.
In we go.
Ugh.
To our deaths.
Got my seaweed. in
Okay,
my
so you start
left
swimming
hand.
down. The three of you.
Oh, Healan, Darius. I think the guards are okay with, like, just people diving into the docks?
Darius shrugs.
It's gathered a crowd. They're looking.
Keep an eye out just in case.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys swim down. Easily reach the boat.
Start looking around for stuff.
Yeah, the main door is open. You swim inside.
Where do you say his goggles were? They were on like the 6th deck down in his cabin.
Yeah, in his personal cabin, which he said was like 2 floors down in the boat.
Guess I'm gonna head straight there and see if I can find his
Roll me
goggles.
perception checks.
Can I roll investigation instead?
No freaking way.
Roll me investigation.
Hey!
Cool.
Double 10s. Can we count that as a 120?
Oh no.
Good
10
God.
out of 11. Whoop.
You guys find it difficult to see in this water as you're sort of swimming about.
Hypothetically, if I were to give my sword the fire right, would it shed a little bit of light to help us see?
Sorry, you're what?
My fire right on my sword?
No.
Okay, never mind.
In fact, humans currently very dim light, so you any
So
rolls.
You guys are worthless.
Yeah. Any rolls you make now will be a disadvantage.
Okay.
What if I use my channel
Can I
divinity?
use detect magic? I guess I probably should have done this before we got in, but I'll use detect magic.
Does it have verbal?
I don't know. Let's check.
As verbal, you cannot talk underwater.
Even with the water breathing potion?
That's a difficult one.
I think this was answered at some point.
It does have verbal.
Because fish people speak fish language, right? They don't speak common underwater.
Fuck if I know.
Well, could I cast
Yeah, fuck
Sacred
it.
weapon?
Let's not make this any more difficult than it needs to be.
I mean, I could stick my head in my bag of holding to talk.
There's no air in there, is there?
No, but I could still talk.
Can you
Just hold your-
talk in a
hold your
vacuum?
breath.
Sure. Why not?
Magic!
If you open your bag, would it fill with water and rupture? That's the question.
No.
No?
No, you have to designate put things in there.
I don't think you do.
Sure you do.
I don't think you do.
I'm gonna say you do, because I made the bag.
It's got a tiny little opening that you have to stick your hand into. Okay. It's waterproof as well. Okay. Okay, I'll let you off because you made the bag. Any other bag of holding, that would fill up and all your items would be gone right now. But your special waterproof bag that you totally thought of before this moment.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, you stick your head in shore, you cast Detect Magic. Pull it out, close it up really quickly. Maybe like a small droplet of water go in. That's fine. Yeah, and you can feel like the item is moving currently towards you.
Can I see it?
You see the door open and the man is just sort of swimming there looking at you. The goggles on.
What?
You're gonna point at him.
It's the water.
He closes the door.
No! Open the door. Can I just shoot at his leg?
You try to open the door, it's currently locked.
Oh.
He's pulled
I'll
a
shoot
latch
at
over.
the lock.
I like
Okay.
swinging it with.
Oh, okay.
You pull your gun out, you shoot the gun. Does it work underwater?
It's magic.
I guess it doesn't use powder, yeah, okay. It blows open the lock. The man is in there, yeah.
I'll point the gun at him.
Good God.
And thank you for the official ruling by him.
And I'll make like a gesture to give me the goggles using my own goggles.
Okay. He shakes his head and pulls out his knife and starts swishing at you.
I pull out my greatsword and start twitching at him.
Okay. He starts to swim away.
I'll shoot him in the leg.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, you blow a big hole in his leg.
It's non-lethal.
Non-lethal gun damage to him.
To his leg, yeah.
You shoot him in the leg with your gun. It's meant to be non-lethal.
Right, okay.
Bandages are fine.
He turns around. He's pretty pissed off now.
I'm gonna run up to him and just give him a little slash on the other leg.
Okay.
Or swim up to him, rather.
Jesus Christ.
Sure,
I'll
roll
also
me,
spin up.
roll me an attack.
Alright. Would it be a disadvantage because I'm underwater?
Yep.
Alright. Would I be taking 2 or just 1?
It's entirely up to you whether you want to kill this poor man or not.
I'll just take 1. If I miss, I miss. And I don't have my right activated at all.
Is this man like scrawny, or is he like really muscular?
No, he's
or
quite beefy. Looks like a pirate.
No one is allowed to heist our heist.
I'm gonna swim up to him and just try and like wrestle like the goggles from him.
Alright, he attempts to stab you with his knife.
It is Sherelle, you're closer. You can like assist me in like detaining him.
Okay, he misses.
I'm gonna swing again.
Okay.
With me, they're trying to wrestle him.
Yes. He's being aggressive. I have grounds for defense now.
Well.
Oh, sorry,
you were
disadvantage. I'll roll
aggressive
again.
first.
Okay, there we go.
Yep. Okay, you stab him again. And he just sort of goes limp, floats up and starts hitting the top of the boat.
I'm
I
gonna
take the goggles off his head.
Okay.
I also loot his body.
Wait, did you take the goggles or did I take the goggles?
I took the goggles.
Oh, I was gonna put on the goggles to see what they did.
Is there any other cool loot that he was describing that we can find?
Looking about, there's like a sack of gold that's been weighed down.
Sure.
Not quite sure what the gems are. Are you gonna look for the gems and whatever else he's talking
Yeah,
about?
might as well. I got an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
also search throughout the ship and search for valuables.
Right. How are you breathing?
I've also got a water breathing potion.
Okay.
Yeah, about 2 of them.
You bought. Okay, that's fine.
How am I looking with my seaweed?
After that, you've probably got about 2 left.
Okay. The investigation was to try and find anything
Mhm.
else on the guy's body.
Sure.
Marcus, would you be so kind as to
You find 13 gold pieces
Yes.
and
Yes, I will
a
help you.
knife.
Oof. I'm gonna leave the knife.
Okay.
No evidence. And then I'm just gonna swim to the top now.
You're just gonna leave him? Okay, cool.
Like, I got 2 minutes left. I gotta go.
Right, you swim out of the door, up the stairs, and you can, as you're going up, you can see there are 2 guys currently swimming down. They look to be similar in bulk and nature.
Alright, I'm going to, I wouldn't have put on the glasses, the goggles. So the goggles are just like in a little pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna kind of like, if they're coming like I'm gonna go to the one that's nearest to me and just take 2 shots or 2 shots.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
I mean, is Adric, Killian, and Darius not like on the shore watching us in the water? Could they not like see these pirates?
No, you're inside the boat. I mean, currently they're looking in, and no, they cannot see these guys. It looks like they may have already been in the boat.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
Yep.
Yes.
You cut him, and he just sinks up, floats up. You go up above. You watch as this random body just floats, bleeding to the surface.
All right, I'm gonna go to the second one. Do the same thing.
Okay.
Bah!
He's gonna try and stab you first. Misses. Yeah. Another body just comes up face first. Its throat is open.
I'm gonna swim to the top.
Okay. You guys watch as Sherrod comes up with his great sword out and a new pair of goggles on.
No, the goggles are in my pocket.
Did me
Does a 22 investigation find anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you find a big old sack of platinum. It's called 23 platinum.
Nice.
Cool.
And assorted gems of a value of, let's say, assorted gems and trade of a value of 300, no, I'll say about 700 gold. So put trade items, 700 gold.
Nice turnout.
Okay, how much do you figure that weighs?
Linens, about like 25 pounds.
Cool. Okay. As we're leaving, I'll be very confused as I see corpses just littering the fucking ocean.
Yeah, currently, like as you are, there's a bunch of like dock officials throwing out the rope to grab these dead bodies and pull them up. And there's like the guy with the slit throat they'd just given up on. The guy with the cut wound they're performing CPR on.
I just kind of climb out of the water.
Yeah.
And I just calmly just put away my sword, walk over to the guy. How you doing?
Did you get it?
Feeling better? Yeah, I got it. I just need you to pull it out like discreetly. I just need you to put this in your pocket and
Yeah,
just
he pushes
don't tell
back to
anybody
yours
else.
and picks out yours and puts it into his pocket. Thank you.
Yeah, no
Turns around
problem.
and gives you a big hug.
That's
I did
okay.
think-
That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. Now you have a good life now. Okay, get back on your feet.
What's your name? Who are you guys?
Well, my name's Terrell, but
Do we want to be known for this? I don't.
What if these were like just
Yeah, why
Coast
not?
Guard?
Why
What if we just
not?
like
Why
murdered some
not?
Coast Guard?
They looked like pirates to me, so I'm justified. It's like, yeah, man, yeah, it's okay. I don't know. We're just a group of people trying to help people out, you know. Well, I'll see you later. I gotta go, but thank you.
Okay. You guys climb up discreetly.
I'm confused. I climb up very confused.
I don't know if we climb out. It's like,
Somewhere deep inside your heart, you feel a man drown.
oh god.
Okay, and you guys get off the dockyard, I suppose.
We need to get out of here.
What the fuck happened?
I found more pirates. They are not anymore.
Okay. Did you?
Yep, I
Could we
gave
find-
the thing. I
okay.
gave the thing back.
Kind of wanted to know what they did first.
Did you
He's still there,
take
he's
the
just standing
payment?
by you guys. He's
Oh,
looking
hey.
around really suspiciously.
Do you mind if I check those goggles real quick?
Oh, yep. He shows you and puts them away. Look, there you go.
No, I need to like hold them for like a good 10 minutes.
What for?
Just as curiosity, really.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, we just did you a big favor.
you did. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, got it. He gives them to you.
I identify them.
They are the goggles of giving, and you have a advantage when trying to find, basically like loot and items.
What's your profession, if you don't mind me asking?
I go to like caves and find stuff.
So you're like a treasure hunter?
Yeah. And sometimes I find stuff in houses, abandoned houses.
No, that's.
Do I believe him?
Sure, roll me insight.
Alright, cool. Here we go with the thing I'm supposed to be really good at. Here we go. Alright.
8.
Here's 17.
You have advantage, do you, against this man?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have a
Right, yep.
psychic glamour.
Sure. 50-50.
Yeah, it's like, eh. Okay.
It sounds more like you're a thief.
Maybe not.
I thieve that's not wanted. Nothing important ever goes missing from anyone's pocket.
I feel you. I do.
Okay. I mean,
But-
we did agree to get these for you, so I suppose should give them to you. I just don't feel like it'll be right now.
Now, just a word of advice, Mister. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael. Yeah. Word of advice. Don't lie to people that are trying to help you. Also, just don't steal from people that are good people. Okay.
Oh no, never. Only the big,
No, never.
big evil.
Yeah. No, never. I'm quoting you on that. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, here you go.
Take some. Oh God, I feel so guilty. I've lied. They're not a family heirloom.
That, Michael, we already knew that.
Oh, that's a big weight off my chest.
We appreciate you telling the truth now. It's the right thing to do. Now you go off and get your family back on track. All right.
Oh, I lied again. I don't have any family.
I'm well aware.
That was your ship, at least, though, right?
No, that was my ship. Yes, that was.
Okay.
Okay. All right. At least you told
What
us.
is
one.
that?
That's
Even
kind of the
his?
important part.
Most of my
Alright.
life earnings are on the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
And,
all right.
I think I
Alright,
know who
Michael.
did it.
Well, Michael, just promise me 2 things. All right.
What
Can you
what
promise
do you
me
mean?
2 things?
You think you know who did it?
Do you know who the biggest organized criminals, right?
Yes.
The Clasp.
Yeah. Crap.
Well, back in my youth, I may have taken a few items that weren't mine and not paid the tax that I was owed. But ever since I found these goggles, I've been on the straight and narrow. I stole them. From the Clasp. Okay, I'll be honest.
All right. Michael. Here's what you need to do. Okay.
But they're bad people.
Yeah, I'm well aware. I'm well aware of who they are. Michael, I need you to promise me 2 things. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
All right, good. Promise number 1. You're not going to lie to anybody ever again.
Ooh.
All right. Listen, it's a good thing for you. How about you don't lie to good people? Can you promise me that, Michael?
Define good.
Good people are not people like the Clasp, are people like people who
Us.
live in homes.
Okay,
People
so
who are sailing the seas
for
with
example,
respectful people.
let's say I was in front of a court
Yes.
of good people
Yes.
and they wanted to arrest me for something I may not have done, then can I lie?
If you tell the truth, then if you didn't do it, you aren't arrested.
What if I'm slightly guilty?
Then you would be guilty.
Okay, I will do that.
Thank you. Second promise. You do your very best to never interact with the clasp ever again. And if they approach you, you will give them back their item.
No.
Just
It's-
to point out that you most likely just killed 3 members of the clasp in helping him.
I'm very aware. It's okay. It's not my first time.
Okay.
I'm guessing these class people are bad.
Yeah. I'm working on it, alright? Anyway,
Right.
just if they come knocking on your door, just give them back the goggles. Because if you give them trouble, you're just gonna hurt for it.
What if I say I'm your friend and that I'll get you to beat them up?
You can certainly try that, but then they'll just beat you up. I would take my advice.
Thank you, kind man.
Oh, you're welcome.
He's dead.
So dead.
I think you might have just got a man killed with that statement.
I told him to give back what he stole. I think
Feel
that'll
like
keep him
that's
alive.
Not taking
No,
the goggles
that's-
has killed him.
I didn't. Yeah. it's
He
whatever.
waves
There's
the
nothing-
he waves the goggles at you. Bye.
Bye, Michael.
They're just gonna
Be
kill him
safe.
and take the goggles.
Yeah, he brings them to his lips and kisses them.
Please be safe, Michael. Okay, bye.
I think that's quite a good stopping point tonight.
How long do you guys think we will have